edition of first-round East Regional action. The Liberty Flames against the Tar Heels of North Carolina. It's the first of 4 on hand here in Landover today. The winner of this one will meet the winner of Washington State against Boston College. Welcome to the U.S. Air Arena here in Landover, along with Bill Raftery. Leslie Visser is here as well. I'm Greg Gumbel. We have the #1 seed in the East in action right off the bat. North Carolina against Liberty. Carolina, of course, the defending champions, Bill. And for the 13th time, the ACC tournament champions. And yet Dean Smith has had a share of problems with a great freshman recruiting class. He's had to find playing time for these guys, and he's done a little adjusting in the starting lineup today.
It's a problem a lot of coaches would like to have. Now, this is a sophisticated system, tough to learn. That's one problem. Then some injuries, but now it counts. He's applying the pressure right now. The big guy in it, Rasheed Wallace, a talent performer. He's got the ability to dominate a game. And, of course, Jerry Stackhouse, one of the premier performers. So it's tournament time, and Dean's got them in the lineup.
The #16 seed in the East is Liberty University out of Lynchburg, Virginia. A little school with hoping to get a big name. Founded by Jerry Falwell. Bobby Richardson, former New York Yankee coach there. Former NFL coach Sam Rutigliano still coaches there. And now head coach Jeff Meyer brings them into their first ever NCAA tournament.
Well, prayers are important. We all know that. A lot of prayer that's when you play Carolina. But this is a team, Matt Hildebrand, a talented performer. Peter Luma inside. They've got little and big. You can see what they've done with this program. It's a team that can shoot threes. They're going to have to knock them down, play good defense, and handle the pressure, the traps and size, as well as the substitute, the depth of Carolina.
Liberty arrives with a 4-game winning streak. They've won 8 of their last 9, and Heels coach Dean Smith says obviously they're playing their best basketball of the season right now. Here are the starting lineups for this afternoon's first game. For Liberty, Jody Chapman and Jason Dixon, along with Darrell Williams up front, and in the backcourt, the team leader, Matt Hildebrand, and senior Chris Toomer. For the Tar Heels, familiar faces, Wallace, Montrose, Williams, Phelps, and Reese. Wallace is the change in the starting lineup. He replaces Kevin Salvadori there. There is Jeff Meyer in his 13th year as head coach at Liberty. 207 and 168. The officials for today's first game: Scott Thornley, Denny Friend, and Ed Gatterden. The Flames of Liberty University, 18 and 11, are in the red. Carolina in the white uniforms, and North Carolina controls.
And Liberty, or death, man to man.
Now that we've set the tone for the afternoon. Montrose with the turnaround, had it blocked. Jason Dixon got up and blocked it.
Be sound on the offensive end and on cue, huh? The harassing.
First turnover of the day. Here's Dixon with the block.
Well, a predictable turnaround. Dixon staying on the ground. You've got to do, and he's got the footsteps to do some maneuvering. Don't go straight up.
Jason Dixon, a 6'9" junior out of Aurora, Colorado. Still no score. Back from the Tar Heels. Talking to Keith Phelps and around, and then on the baseline, Reese. Partially blocked again. That's 2 blocks for Liberty and 2 trips down the court.
Mentioned the three-point shooting. This team runs a lot of intricate sets. They can be patient, reverse the basketball, stretch the floor a little on Carolina.
Hildebrand.
Cross-court, not a bad idea, the way they cover ground. Carolina, that is. Pretty.
Hildebrand feed, and losing the handle is Dixon. Still scoreless.
Chapman underneath with Wallace. Tough matchup. He's bodying up on him. The choreographer.
Wallace lost it on his way up, regains, and hits. Rasheed Wallace, finally, a minute and a half into play, gets the first score of the day.
To the cross-court, you've got to make sure they're big and can cover.
On the drive, shot off the glass is good.
The kiss.
4-0 Carolina. Shot from outside, no. Liberty looking like it has maybe a little tournament shakes.
But defensively, they've gotten back nicely. Here's a little bump. Dixon this time getting down the floor late.
The Tar Heels with the automatic bid out of the ACC after an 11-5 season and a 27-6 record coming in.
God made that sky Tar Heel blue down that way too. A lot of flags flying.
Dante Calabria into the lineup for North Carolina.
Can shoot outside, can play both positions. Look at this, it's simple, but the shot blocking ability once again.
Peter Aluma off the bench for Liberty. 56 block shots this season, a school record. Chapman. Three-pointer is good.
Well, of all the minutes in the game, the first 4 I thought were most important for Liberty. Be sound and don't leave the openings at the other end.
Wallace with the turnaround. Overshoots. Loose ball. Kept out of bounds to Carolina. Liberty with an 18-11 record coming in. And the automatic bid out of the Big South. 9,000 strong in Lynchburg, Virginia.
They all may be here.
4-3 North Carolina, 17.5 to play first half. Calabria on the drive down the lane, had it blocked, and a foul is called.
Oh, that was a nice play. I thought, if anything, a little nickel-dimer underneath by Aluma. Well, Dean Smith said at the press conference he's a religious man. It rains on the just and the unjust. And here's good defensive presence and the small change knock.
First personal on Peter Aluma. Back into the lineup, Jason Dixon for Aluma. Aluma comes off the bench. He was the conference tournament MVP in the Big South postseason.
Now, Reese and Salvadori, 2 guys that started, good contributors, restart. You got Stackhouse getting as many, if not more, minutes than Reese. So the depth increasing, lengthening the pine.
Calabria 2 out of 2, and it's a 6-3 North Carolina lead.
Now, having played Carolina years ago, which led me to choose this business, they change the look so frequently. It tests your point people. You've got to be good with the basketball.
Hildebrand trying to settle the Flames down early on, almost a near turnover, and there's a whistle down low. And that goes against Montross. That's the first on Eric Montross. 7 feet.
I'm sorry, just to say, Ron Felling, the Indiana assistant, sat with us yesterday. He said, I can't believe the size of this team. Huge.
Montross at 7 and Rashid at 6'10".
Well, one very active in that Wallace, and Montross very forceful. Uses the bulk.
Carolina showing some good defense in the early moments here.
See how they play the passing lane? I mean, you got to make the extra luck.
Williams with the reverse.
The little spin kiss by Darrell.
6-5 North Carolina.
If you need a basket, go in here.
Wallace's turnaround is good. His second bucket of the day, and it's 8-5. Tar Heels lead it by 3.
Trying to take advantage now with the 1 foul on Montross going in deep. Dixon with a pretty good post. Notice how they switch on every exchange. Can be puzzling.
All the way across to Hildebrand for 3. And Montross pulls it down.
He's like you with money. He gets his hands on it, he won't let it go.
Wallace again. And Wallace with the loose ball, can't convert. You got to stuff those.
Yes, well, he probably got caught a step out too far.
Chapman. And Calabria pulls it down. Still 8-5, North Carolina, 15:55 to play first half. On the baseline, doesn't go. Chapman pulls it down. Both teams looking just a little tight.
Well, Dean Smith said yesterday he thought his guys were a little nervous coming out for the shoot-around. It reminded him of the Meadowlands last year.
Williams. Around and out. And the whistle blows and the foul is on Chris Tudor. 15.5 to play in the first half. The Tar Heels leading at 8-5. We'll be back to the U.S. Air Arena in just a moment.